Our online voter registration tool is quick and easy to use, but if you don't have access to both the internet and your DMV-issued ID number, you'll need to register to vote using a paper form. With the Rhode Island voter registration form in front of you, direct your attention to the top left section. Mark the box that applies to you, and if you're unsure, just leave it blank. This video will guide you through how to fill out the form as a new voter. Next, move on to the eligibility section just below. Mark yes or no for each of these 3 questions. If you answer no to any of the questions, you may not be eligible to vote at this time and should not complete the form. Contact your local Board of Canvassers for more information. If you marked yes on all 3 questions, move on to the personal information section below. Fill out each line that applies to you, like your last and first name and suffix, middle initial, date of birth, and phone or email. Including your contact info is optional and is public record, but it helps your local Board of Canvassers reach you if they have any questions about your application. Next, move down to the identification numbers section. Mark one of the boxes that applies to you and provide the requested information. It's important to note that if you're entering a driver's license or state ID number, it must be from an ID card issued by the Rhode Island Division of Motor Vehicles. If you don't have a Rhode Island DMV-issued ID card, enter the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. If you do not have or do not know your state ID card number or Social Security number, you can still register by checking this box below. Next, continue below to the Rhode Island home address and mailing address sections. Your home address will dictate the district you'll be voting in, and it should be where you primarily live. If you do not have a home address, you can still register by entering the address of your local Board of Canvassers or by writing homeless in the city or town you live in. The address of all local boards of canvassers can be found on the back of the application. If your mailing address is different than your home address, for example, if you use a P.O. box to receive your mail, include that below as well. You're almost done. This last section is where you get to decide your party affiliation. You can choose your preferred party, write in another party, or choose to be unaffiliated. Now read and sign the affirmation section below. It's important to fully read and understand the statement before signing and dating the document. This signature may be used to verify your identity, so sign carefully. This is likely the last section before mailing in the form. However, if you're using this form to update your information, write your previous name and address in the Update My Information section. Your form should now be complete. To mail it in, flip the page over and fill in your local Board of Canvassers address from the list of canvassers below. You should choose the address in the city or town of your residence address. To submit your form, you can place a stamp directly on this form and put it in the mail, or you can drop it off at your local Board of Canvassers, the Rhode Island Department of State Elections Division, or the Rhode Island State Board of Elections. Your local Board of Canvassers will mail you an acknowledgement letter confirming your registration. Thank you for registering to vote.